So today is the big day of getting the polytunnel reskinned and new side ventilation, so it's all very exciting. Please tell me if I'm getting in the way, by the way.
Sorry.
Yes, I am. Does mean we have to tidy up a little bit though, which we should be doing anyway, but yeah. Hey, what do you think? What do you think? What do you think?
It's a bit scary. The cover is gone. Come on, I'll show you. Guys, how many times have you seen me walk into this tunnel? It looks a bit different now, doesn't it? But it's all right because we've got some amazing guys from First Tunnels today who know how to fix it.
It's actually quite weird having spent so much time in this polytunnel to actually see it like this, but it's really good that First Tunnels have actually given us the chance to upgrade, so this will actually make it so much easier for the next season, and it's good to do it now before it gets proper cold. But yeah, it's very exciting.
Are these alright, Avery?
Yeah, the fan.
They're all doing a lot of work. I'm also working because I'm making videos, but yeah, watching them do everything. So I probably should explain that actually we're getting the side ventilation done for a couple of reasons. So the first one is that it helps with the overall health of the plants, it helps with the air circulation, it also mitigates against any future heat waves, which of course this year we did have quite a few of. And another thing that we really want to start doing as well is more rainwater collection with all of our polytunnels. So some of you will have seen the video already. You'll see behind me the rainwater collection that Andy did for this polytunnel here. So we're basically just trying to make it so that we're doing it with all of our polytunnels, just so that we're just doing little tweaks, little things that just make our operation a little bit more, we don't want to say perfect, but we want to say better.
Basically, you see the timber base rails that's going all the way around the tunnel. The sort of wooden supports that's going halfway up and on the base of the tunnel. And what's going to happen is the polytunnel cover is actually going to attach itself to the timbers halfway up, and then these guys are going to be able to get it really nice and sort of tense so that it's very strong. It's less likely to rip if we have another storm like we had last February. Mm-hmm. And then we've actually upgraded this tunnel to add the side ventilation, because obviously the heat wave that we had this year, it got very, very warm in there. It was too warm for us to work. So basically we're going to add this. We're going to add the side ventilation and also the roll-up screen, so we can add that extra bit of warmth as well if we need to.
Okay, so we are part of the way through, so we've just done the side panels, and basically that's the section that's going to have the netting and the actual skin attached as well. So once all those are in place, then we're going to see everything kind of coming together. But yeah, it's really exciting to see it all come together, and a big thank you to First Tunnels as well.
So you can see here, guys, this is really important, the order that these layers go on. So you've got there the polythene that's actually going to in a minute form the roll up bit of the screen that we're going to roll up and down when it gets cold. And then you've got the side netting that's going to be on the outside. And the guys are just putting on this top batten here. And the idea is the tunnel that's going to be on top of the tunnel, it's going to go into that rebate there, and it's going to be really snug and tight. And the guys are just working their way down the tunnel now, attaching all these battens, and there's a lot of hammering to do. So it's starting to look a little bit like a polytunnel again. The cover is now on. They've actually got a really good tension on the cover just purely by pulling it down. But in a minute, they're actually going to do something that's going to get that bit of additional tension on the cover. The guys have actually raised these base rails a little bit, and in a few minutes, they're actually going to push down on these. You see where that mark is? That's where we want to drop the polytunnel cover down to, so you get a really good tension. Guys, if you'd ever listen to this, that's pretty tight. But if you go on the other side, where they've just tensioned it, can you hear that? That is tight like a drum. I'm glad that I'm talking to the camera and these guys are doing the work. So we're now adding the side screens. So you can see here that we've got the side screen that's going to be raised up and down. And the reason we need this is to control the temperature. So when it's a bit colder, this is going to protect and add that little bit of insulation from the wind. And then when it gets warm, if we have another heat wave, but also in early spring when we just want nice air circulating in this tunnel. I'm not used to seeing this tunnel looking so amazing. Guys, what do you reckon? I don't recognise the polytunnel that I stood in and showed you this morning. On a serious note, just wanted to say a couple of big thank yous. The first thank you is to all of you for your support and basically allowing us to do this. It's all finished. And I just wanted to end the video with this quick thank you to First Tunnels. I want to stress that, you know, we did pay for this polytunnel, so this is quite an honest review. The construction team from First Tunnels were absolutely amazing. They were lovely guys, and the quality of workmanship that they did on this tunnel is fantastic. It's much better, hate to say it, but it's much better than the tunnels that we actually built ourselves. That being said, we did build all of the other tunnels ourselves, and I was talking to the construction guys, and they were saying that actually they're not too bad. I think they were just being polite, but the reason I'm mentioning this, you can totally do this project yourself. You don't need advanced construction skills. It is a lot of hard work, but you can absolutely do it yourself, so I just wanted to stress that. I really hope that you've enjoyed this video. I mean, I'm just so delighted with our beautiful new polytunnel. This isn't the end of it, because over the next few months we're going to be releasing videos where we talk you through the process of how you choose the tunnel that you go for. Whether you go for the timber base rails, the aluminium base rails, whether you bother getting those side vents. I mean, I'd strongly recommend them, but the thing is, all of this does have an impact on budget, and obviously we're doing this kind of on a commercial basis, so we need the extra. The world is very much your oyster. You can choose different options, and we're going to talk you through all of those options. Just for now, guys, I just want to say thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope that you've enjoyed it. I've loved filming this, and I've loved editing it as well. Massive thank you to First Tunnels and to Kate for doing so much filming. We really couldn't have done it without all of that assistance, so thank you so much to everyone. If you've enjoyed the video, guys, please drop us a comment below. Leave me a comment, let me know what you'd like to know about building polytunnels, or choosing polytunnels, growing in polytunnels, and make sure you subscribe and like the channel, because it really does help us. Until next time, guys, I'm going to leave you with some shots of our beautiful new polytunnel. See you later.